Hey guys, so what I want to talk about is a sentiment that is seen widely throughout the gaming community, which I have seen myself, I have felt myself. It's the fact that gaming optimization is dead. If Monster Hunter Wilds wasn't enough for you, I don't know what else could be. You have games like Silent Hill 2 Remake, you have Black Myth Wukong, Stalker 2, all of these games that are very poorly optimized. And I feel like developers nowadays, they just churn out like, it's like a factory rolling machine where it's like, oh, we just need to churn it out as quickly as possible. It just has to run in like 30 to 60 FPS on the PlayStation. But we're gonna prop up resolution with DLSS or with AI generation, and there it is. And then we get stuff like ghosting, stuff like I have recently gotten into PC building. I have built my own PC, it's right there. Honestly, like, if you do not own a console and you want to play any of these modern games, like, you're gonna have to sell your kidney or something. It's like actually incredible, especially in my country. I am from Romania, and they literally upscale every single graphics card to 20 to 30%. They basically sell it at a higher price. I see this is common in the EU, and I'm sorry, bro, but I don't wanna pay 20,000 of my local currency to be able to play Black Myth Wukong with 60 FPS. Like, this is outrageous. I honestly think that console players have been eating shit for so long. Like, I haven't caught that era, but some people, like Asmongold, talk about how back in the day, whenever a game console would release, it would be incredible. It would be revolutionary. And nowadays, we're just getting slop after slop after slop after slop. Nvidia keeps bumping up the prices on the GPUs, and it's incredible. AMD just comes and sweeps them with like $500 card. The equivalent of a 5070 Ti, from what I heard. The cards are literally melting the cords, and I'm sorry, Nvidia is trash. They need competitors. AMD literally doesn't care. Who is gonna be the casualties of this competition in between them? You and me. Because look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna break the bank for a graphics card. This is a hobby. And honestly, like, most of the time, like, for me, I can justify it. Oh, I'm gonna try to do content creation. But for most of the people, how are you gonna justify buying like a, I don't know, like 3,000 or 2,000? Okay, to be fair, this is an exaggeration, but you get my point. Dollar graphics card. And a lot of people can be like, oh, that's not true. I literally see in TikToks and in YouTube comments, like, people talking about on Monster Hunter Wilds content, they say, don't worry, my PC is $3,000 and it still runs like trash. I am sorry, and because I'm in the EU, or like in Romania, we get upselled. It's like scalping, but official. It's not literally selling it on eBay. Companies upsell it a lot. I'm gonna be honest, in here it's gonna be 20% to that. So if you have like a $3,000 PC and it's like, you add like, let's say you add like $200 to $300, ain't nobody paying that much amount of money. And then we're surprised that consoles are dominating. And consoles have been, like, console players have been eating shit for so long. Like, I am sorry. I finished Silent Hill. Sure, for a story game, 60 to 30 FPS is alright with DLSS. I don't mind. I am sorry, but for an active game, like the type of game that is kind of like Elden Ring, like Monster Hunter Wilds, Black Myth Wukong, DLSS just isn't an option. Or they can bump it up just a little bit higher so that it doesn't mess with the hitboxes and doesn't cause jitters and ghosting. And just bumping it up, just like bumping it up with AI upscaling, I think that's stupid. Like, I've heard this from people that play Monster Hunter Wilds and Black Myth Wukong, that sometimes with DLSS you feel as if you were cheated, like you were hit whenever you weren't truly in there. And I play, like, let's say I play Marvel Rivals, whenever I turn on the DLSS or the frame generation, it's so annoying. It feels choppy, it doesn't feel fluid. I just want to speak out about this, because it's like, how do you want the PC gamers to increase? Like, the market is increasing. Like, do you know how easy it is to build a PC nowadays? It's like a literal I bet some smart person, some biologist can teach an actual monkey to build a PC, and they could do, like, they could build the PC and it would be functional. It's so easy to build a PC nowadays. It's the prime time to start to get into this. But the prices are outrageous. And you cannot play, like, you want to play Monster Hunter Wilds? No, you can't. And it's like, I already thought in my head, like, bro, like I want to stream Monster Hunter Wilds, I want to play the game on stream, or I want to play it, because I really like how it looks. I mean, the idea of it, you know, like you're like you're a hunter, and then it's like solo leveling. You go and you kill that monster, you know, I fight with big dragons. I like that. As you can see, Berserk here, I have almost all of the books. I'm a big enjoyer of fantasy and dragons and big swords and stuff like that. Based individual, by the way. Anyway, I don't want to get off on that side tangent. And I'm like, the thought in my head is like, oh, should I get it on Steam? And I instantly mock myself, like, sure, buddy, you're gonna play it on your PC. And then I think, that isn't how it's supposed to be, bro. It's like, how can, like, look at, let's say, Batman Arkham Knight. Like, you can run that game and it's still, like, you cannot say that it's incredibly optimized, but it is optimized, and you can run it easily, for example. I know many of y'all, I think this was a bad example, but what I'm trying to get at is you have a realistic game that you can play at 144p, 1440p, excuse me, or 4K or whatever. You can play it without DLSS, without any image upscaling, and it's from 2015, and I can easily play it on my PC. Isn't that enough? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but Batman Arkham Knight, like, I do not see how you can get even more realistic than that. Like, that's fine for me. If Silent Hill had the graphics of Batman Arkham Knight, I would be pleased with it. And it ran on my PC at even 180, but let's say 1440p. If it ran on my PC and had the graphics kind of like Arkham Knight, I would be happy. But why do we need all of this? Like, why do they need to churn out so many games? Why is it? It's like a factory band, you know, like where the factory workers. This is how gaming feels nowadays, bro. And I don't like it, you know. I don't like it because how many people want to get into PC gaming, but they get like it's this bottleneck that just chokes them to not get into PC gaming because you have to break the bank. And game developers, like, I understand that the CEO from up top just tells them faster, 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 we want to make the chart go up. But look, let's be real, bro. Like, gamers, you need to stop putting up with this shit. You literally, like, I have nothing else to say. Like, we need to stop putting up with this shit. We need to stop buying games. Like, I'm not even gonna buy Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't want to buy that game. Why? Do I wanna, it's like a dog. Whenever a dog jumps on you, you shouldn't reward it. The same you should do with video game companies. Whenever they shit in your mouth, or, you know, like, whenever they give you dick salad, you shouldn't be like, oh, the dick is just 12 inches now. It's not 30 as it was back in the day. No. You should be, fuck you, I have a dick in my salad, and throw it in their fucking face, or not even order it at all. You need to stop putting up with this shit, bro. It's like, when are you gonna learn, you as a gamer? You know, you should stop buying these games, and I am guilty of this. I am eating shit. But I love Silent Hill, so I wanted to play it, you know, but I'm gonna get... Hold on. Hold on, come on. But I'm gonna get a PS3 and a PS2, I'm gonna mod them, and I'm gonna play the old games, the old Silent Hill games. I'm gonna get into a bit of retro gaming. I don't want to get into that. Please tell me any tips on that, please. I would love to learn. How can I emulate and get those video games, basically pirate them, because, like, I don't know what else can you do. And how can you get those games without destroying and virusing and filling my computer with malware? I don't know. But I'll see what I'll do with that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching if you watched this far. Subscribe, stay tuned for more, and tune into my streams. Take care and have a nice day.